All right, hello, Chords and Notes Nation. I am Brian, and we are back. Let me fix this a little bit for another product review. This one is another knife that was gifted to me. Excuse me, I've got something here I gotta mess around with. My little controller for the volume on the speakers when I do my song reviews. It was sliding off the table. Anyways, okay. So, what I have here today, first of all, if you guys are new, or if you need reminders, you can find me elsewhere. And that elsewhere, those elsewheres will be found in the description box below this video. You can request certain videos. There are a couple of ways to do that. Patreon.com/ChordsandNotesNation. Joining there and then communicating with me there will ensure that we can get done what you want. Or PayPal is a great way. You send me something. You send me notes on what it is that you want, and we'll work something out. Remember, I'm raw, honest, and unedited, so essentially any of the videos that you might want me to react to, whatever the case may be, I'm not going to be doing any of the screen stuff and all of that. Maybe at one time down the road I will, but it's just me in the video and you and the music or the product, whatever the case may be. But I'm always going to give you a raw, honest opinion, reaction, review, whatever the case may be. I also have other things that I am putting together you will find on Patreon exclusively as well. If you remember, there's a couple of things that are there free for the public to look at, to kind of sample. But other than that, whatever I'm putting up there, you have to be a member, and it's a small monthly fee for that. It's not really that big a deal. So anyways, let's move on. So what I have here is a hand-forged Damascus steel hunting knife. This was gifted to me by my friend from parts unknown. He knows where he's from. I know where he's from, but you don't know where he's from. And this was, he really enjoyed the black Japanese karambit product review that I did. You can check that out in my playlists under product reviews. Him and I bought the same knife, and he gifted me this one. And I promised that I would do a product review on it because it is really cool. So before I open it up and show you everything, I'll just give you a few of the specs. It's a hand-forged Damascus steel hunting knife. It is it's created by Wild Deer Damascus Knife is the name of the channel on Etsy. The creator, the blacksmith. I'll put the link in the description box below. But all of this is really, really well made. It's 14.5 inch or 14.25 inch in total length. Okay. Let me hold it like that. The blade, 9.5 inches. The handle length, 4.75 inches. The handle itself is deer antler. Okay. And you have brass guard, brass pommel. You have some colored, I'm not sure what it is, but just some colored design there. It's not loose. It's solid. It fits my hand. I don't have a small hand, okay? It fits my hand very well. pattern is beautiful. It's hand forged from 1095 and 15N20 high carbon steel with nickel layers, apparently, from what their specs show us, tell us. There you can see that pattern real nice. And the spine has this jimping on it where you have a nice alternating pattern. You have your half moons and just some notches. So half moon and notch across from each other, and then it alternates which side of the blade the half moon and notch is on, all the way down the spine up until the handle. Now I have noticed, I looked at this pretty close, and when you sharpen the edge of a knife, it does, and kind of polishes it, right? And I'm looking for the continuation of the Damascus pattern. Because what I've been told is if it's not there, then it might be laser etched. But even though I don't see it outright, I do, when I look at it from certain angles, I do see differences in color that are consistent with the pattern continuing. So in my honest assessment, this is genuine, legitimate Damascus. I don't know if you're even going to be able to see that. Okay? That would be something, you really got to get close up to it and take a good look at it. Sharpness. Very sharp. Almost no edges on that cut. No frills, nothing. I haven't used it as a hunting knife. I'm not going to go in my apartment and start banging around and chopping, because it is a chopper. Because that would just be silly, and neighbors would probably call the cops on me, but I'm going to go ahead and measure it, because it does say 14.5 inches length total. We're looking at 9.5 on the blade, which I'm coming up with, if I'm measuring it from the right spots, I'm coming up with 8 inches, and you're not going to be able to see it, and it's too awkward to turn it, so just take my word for it. And then I'm looking at just over 6.25 here on the handle from the guard to the pommel. So from the tip to the pommel, it's 13.75. Now it does say that each blade is going to be different and unique, so I'm just going to take it on faith that that is part of what they mean. It may not be exactly the length, and of course the pattern's going to be different if this is hand forged. The handles, they make them out of different items. It says it's the steel with the Damascus. It's been folded 5 times, starting from 9 layers. And I think it was like, I didn't write it down. I got lost. Something else distracted me, but I think it had said something like 276 layers altogether when everything is said and done. The sheath, okay, with the snap, is handmade, hand stitched. It's got some nice pattern there. It's a nice thick sheath. It's got good solid rivets, I guess. I don't know the actual term. And your belt loop. Okay, so it kind of does, it will hang loose on your hip. It's not one of those that has a strap or anything on it for the bottom portion. But anyways, I like it. It's got good weight. It's got good thickness. It looks really good. It looks fantastic. And Wild Deer Damascus Knife is the manufacturer, the blacksmith. I will put their link in the description box below. And yeah, that's all I have. So hopefully you'll enjoy this if you get one. Hopefully this will make you be interested in checking them out and see what they have to offer. Price wise, I believe this one was listed at right around $65. I could be wrong on that, but I think that's what it was when I looked. They may have them in stock or out of stock based on how many they have sold, but it looks like they have quite a variety of them. So that being said, Joshua 1:9, read it, get it in your heart, live it, and I will talk to you in the next video.